very loose and good. It's nice. Good. Yes. Here's the clue. You'll see when guys are tight, one of their shoulders will be up usually, and this. Yeah, that was loose. Can you play like a rock, some other kind of groove, like an R&B thing? Yeah, or whatever, like a pop kind of thing. Less relaxed so I could like show you, but super relaxed. It's good, it's good. Does anyone have like issues with tightness? Maybe we can like look that. No, okay, fine, good. Stay relaxed. Everything you learn, everything that you play, if you can just do it relaxed, it's gonna help. Now, for me personally, this is what's gonna happen with all of you, I believe, is that when I play stuff I'm comfortable with, I can be really relaxed, and then I can get good results. I can like have good gigs because I'm so relaxed, you know? I can do all this stuff. When I start playing harder stuff, I'll tense up, you know? Like, I don't know what's hard. Like if I start like playing in like 7 or something, well, it's not that hard. What's something I'll make me tense up. 11? Alright, in what subdivision?
6 and 5.
6 and 5. Alright, so he's giving me some kind of hard stuff to do. So like, okay, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm tense right now already. This is the difference, okay? So that's what I'm talking about. It's not going to be like, oh, now I'm going to relax my head and everything's going to be relaxed and cool. It's like, I have to be relaxed and then you have to like build it up. Like, if you play mostly pop, at first you'll be relaxed playing pop. And then you'll have to figure out how to be relaxed playing jazz. And then you'll have to figure out how to be relaxed doing other stuff. But basically, unless you can do it relaxed, you can't really, it's not really usable yet. You know what I mean? So that's really the point I'm trying to get across. Okay. There's also another little thing, which is like, what's good technique, right? Like everyone's always wanting to know like how to get better hands or better technique. There's actually like a million techniques out there. Every drummer looks different when they play, right? So it's like really hard to answer that question. But what it comes down to is relaxation. All good technique is relaxed, all of it. And the second one is like cutting out excess motion. Like I see like beginner drummers will like have a lot of this, a lot of that kind of situation going on. You kind of want to just cut out all the flopping around and just like your hand, like the sticks don't do any, like they only move as much as they have to. Basically, that's the two principles of good technique. Good technique can look like a lot of things, but usually cut down excess movement, stay relaxed. That's how you get good technique. Yes. Okay. Similarly to this, like how to improve, like other than relaxation, is something called, or is having a mental picture, having a strong mental image. Okay. So I'll give you an example of what a strong mental image can do. Like earlier this year, in like my 18th year of playing, I was like, I'm still not good at playing slow tempos, like especially in swing, and also just in all kinds of stuff. Like, how do I play slow tempos? And I was like, sitting there like practicing all the time with a metronome, like, and like practicing, and for years, really, because like years ago I figured out I was bad at slow playing, and I've been working on it, and then I got to New York recently, earlier this year, and my teacher Dennis McCrell, I asked him, was like, man, I'm really bad at slow playing, and he was like, why? like, what are you doing in practice? And I was like, man, I've been like practicing with the metronome and all this stuff. And then he was like, what would it look and sound like ideally? And I was like, wait a minute, I realized I never thought about it. I never thought about what it would be ideally. So like, I asked you, like maybe some of you guys like want to play jazz or whatever, but have you really thought to yourself, like, what is me playing jazz? What does that look like, ideally? Like maybe you're already like practicing comping patterns and you're practicing on a metronome or you're transcribing. But if you don't like really have a strong mental picture of what it is, you can't even really pursue it. You're just like learning. Like, oh, let me learn like how to play jazz. Like let me learn like from this book. Let me learn from this. But if you have a strong mental picture, it's like a straight line to your goal. This is like super important, and it was super important to me. So like before, I was like trying to play slow tempos, and I was like going like kind of tense, you know, and then also like okay, here we go, 1, 2, 3, and a 4, and a 1, and 2, and 3, and a 4, 1, 2, and 3, and a 4, and a 1. And I was like subdividing in my head, and I was like, oh, like how do I make this like tighter? How do I make this steady? And then and so like what Dennis McCrell or that teacher talked to me about was what's the mental image you have? And I was like, okay, well like Elvin Jones is a good slow player. I also envision like a slow dance. And also I have a personal picture of like what does it look like when I am playing slow well? What does it look like? What does it sound like? And like, can I really envision it properly in my head? And I was like, okay, I'm envisioning myself sitting there, relaxed, everything relaxed, and I'm playing slow, and it's chill, it's romantic, there's people dancing. It kind of looks like Elvin Jones, just because that's what I chose, that's how I saw it. For you, it could be something different. And